Hello everyone and welcome back to SaiyanSquabbles. I am Papa Ping Pong here to bring you another battle. So today we have my Path to Godhood Surgeku deck that I recently did a profile on versus my teammate Adrian, who's on the right, his Kefla Surge. So this is my first time versing Kefla Surge, and this is going to be his first time versing this jank. So I go first, I charge a multicolor God Goku, and I pass turn. So with this deck, I really like to go second, so it does suck that I lost the die roll, but, you know, it happens. So he used the Kefla effect, which is to play a 2 or less blue or yellow Universe 6 from your hand for free, which is super good. Just giving someone something. Oh yeah, I think I was giving my captain my black Mass Saiyan deck to play, actually. But, so, now he fetched the Kale, or the Kefla off the Kale effect, and then he found another Kale off of the Kefla effect. So that was pretty good synergy. Honestly, after seeing this deck, I kind of want to build it, but I need to get my hands on a Kefla leader. But so I charge a check lands, I swing, draw 2, drop 1, I drop the Trunks, and I don't think I combo. So I play the, I think it's a crit Trunks, right? Yeah, the Self-Awakening Trunks, because he is not attacking me. Swinging his leader for 15k crit. I'm not worried about going too aggro right now. He takes it for the Kefla, because I know he's probably going to take most of the attacks, because he has to get at a certain life. And also, he was not attacking me last turn at all, so I don't think he wants to get me down to low life. So, and I'm just double checking what the leader does, because this is my first time versing the leader. So yeah, I pass turn to him afterwards. He's just thinking. Guessing he doesn't have a Beerus in hand, which is unfortunate. So he charges Planet Vegeta and he swings at one of my Trunks, and I do not care to save these guys. They did what they were supposed to do. They negged him 2 cards and plussed me 2 cards, so. And he's going to Arrival into the Champa Vados, which everyone knows is critical for the U6 package. So yeah, I just take it. I'm not really worried. That combo is clearly just to Arrival. Then he's going to swing into the Trunks. And I combo the Videl because I'm like, hey, I know he's going to really want to get rid of these, so I might as well waste some of my resources while I can. Not waste, but use some of them to build up to the Path to Godhood, and I took it. The Path to Godhood is very hard to set up, even with this deck, which is pretty consistent with the Path to Godhood. Actually, at this tournament, this was just a fun game, but I ran set 2 Zamasu just cuz, and I let my buddy use this deck, and I guess he went 3-1 with it. So I'm like, oh, okay. He did really well with it. But I swung into the Kale, I believe. Then I dropped the Goku, because I don't think I had any more targets in my hand. And he comboed out of it, which is fine. I'm mostly doing it to plus and not neg his, or not get his leader to 4 life. I play the Trunks, and I swing into the Kale again. And I super combo. What's really nice about this leader is I can use my super combos pretty early, because Sparking is live pretty early, but not only that, but the leader has inherent defense because of his backside, which gives him plus 10k for the duration of the turn, and it's active battle or main. So I don't really mind using super combos early to find my pieces. But anyways, I pass turn. He charges Kale, the 4-drop Kale. Excuse me. And he uses the effect to play a Kefla, which allows him to take a life and tap any card. Or, no, I think it's tap energy. So I'm tapped out now. And he taps 2 to warp the ape and draw 2. And he's like, where should I put it for the camera? And I'm like, you just put it over here, bro. It doesn't really matter. I don't think he realized that it captured most of the map. Or the whole map. Yeah, my neighbor was just curious. Or I don't know what he was doing. Because he's running the exact same leader. My other teammate, but... So he swings at the Trunks. I don't know why exactly he's trying to remove all this stuff early, and I'm just marking that the Trunks was used. I'm not really sure what's going through his head. I think he's just maybe trying to get rid of any potential pressure. But I don't really mind. He's being very passive here. And he passed his turn. So I think I'm still at 6 life. And he is at 4. And I think Kefla's abilities are active at 4, so I think he's just deciding when he wants to awaken here. By swinging his leader, I drop Goten. I think I'm literally just missing a Vegeta, which kind of sucks. So he is triggering Awaken to draw 4. And I was just asking if I could read the leader, just because, again, I told him, keep going. Because I have not versed this leader. Shout out to Adrian, though. He's a very, very good player. He did really well during our store championship with Hachiak. I think he would have gotten topped, but he had to face a Height of Mastery Victory Strike, which is basically an insta-lose to... Or Shenron Victory Strike, which is an insta-loss for Hachiak, basically. But he swings. And he combos the Kefla. I take it. Now, I only took it because I want to get to 5. And he taps one of my energy. And he swings. And I topo here. And I drop 1 card. I drop Videl. And again, Topo is easily replaced with Nimbus from this deck. Topo is just better, unfortunately, but this deck can run about the same with Nimbus instead. But I think I'd run 3 Nimbus instead of 4. So he passes turn, because, you know, that's what Topo does. Charge, I believe I charge a Phat to Godhood, because I still don't have a Vegeta. And I swing at his Kefla, I believe. Trying to bait out a negate. And I already have a Heartfelt Plea in hand, so I ditch 1. Then I super combo to 20. Trying to find a Vegeta. And go to 25. I'm trying to make him waste resources here. I don't necessarily care if I kill the Kefla this turn. And he combos the Champa and Arrival's a Champa, which is really good. Even with that draw 4, he does not have a ton of cards in hand. And I attack the Kefla again. This time I don't want him to negate. And then I combo to 30 with the Sparking 5 super combo. And then I believe I trigger Awaken here. Yep. Place him in the drop for a Heartfelt Plea. And he's like, hold up. He wasn't aware that you can combo with Heartfelt Plea. The attack just dissipates. He's like, that's freaking crazy. So I drew 3, Awakened. I didn't restand 1 because there was nothing I tapped. Now I can tell he's trying to think here, like, does he have what it takes? And I ask Offering, and he allows me to draw 2. And I drew into a Vegeta, I believe. For me, if I was fighting against Offering, I would have crit myself. I don't like my opponents getting evaded. I almost always crit myself when my opponent plays something with Offering. Then I tap 3 to play a Phat, or... I'm actually totally blanking what that one's called, but the Super Saiyan God Goku. Oh, Dawn of Divinity. And I'm like, Offering? And he's like, come on. And I drew 2. And I swing his leader, 20k crit, I believe. Because I'm trying to get him to triple strike range. And 30k crit. And 35k crit. 40k crit. I think if I had the Arrival Beerus's, I'd play like 2 of them in this deck, but I don't, unfortunately. I was just asking, because fun fact, I've never actually played U6 myself. I was like, oh, you have to pay the 1 for the Champa? I'm like, I thought you didn't. And he said, only from hand is where he doesn't have to pay it. But, so he's at 25, 35, 40, 45. Yep. And he got out of it, which I'm like, good, wasted resources. I play Path to Godhood. He's like, what does that do? He's like, I've never seen that before. The face of disbelief he had, he's like, you're kidding, right? And he's, I don't really think he processed how good that card is if you get it off. But, because he kind of just put it back, he's like, okay. But put 5 back. And I know I don't have any in deck, because fun fact, I have 3 in hand and 1 in energy. So, I play at another one, and I'm like, offering? Yeah, here's where he's like, alright. I think he's laughing here. That lets me draw 2. Swing his leader for 20, double strike critical. Because that godly aptitude, for people who don't know, gave my Goku double strike dual attack. So I'm at 25 critical. And I think he's only got the 1 card in hand. Yep. And he takes it. And then I swing again. No negates. And then I combo, pour my hand, and that's game. Didn't even have to use Heartfelt Plea, which this deck, I'm so impressed with how good it's been able to do. But that was a fun game. Shout out to my teammate Adrian. And I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I hope you check out that deck profile, and I will see ya!